Welcome to APEA Dog Grooming. Today I'm going to show you how I make my dog bandanas. So I've already cut my fabric into the triangle size that I want. As you can tell, this fabric is fraying, so we will be doing an overlock stitch on the edges and putting on some bias tape on the other end so we can tie it around their neck. So by overlocking these edges of the fabric, this prevents the fabric from fraying. Usually this is done on the underside of clothing. It's not visible, but since they are just dog bandanas and I use them for when I'm finished grooming, I just leave them and I don't do a hem or a top stitch on them. I just let them as is. So your overlock chain should look something like this. They should all be attached by one side. And we're just gonna keep on going and do as many as you need or as many as you've already cut. Alrighty, next step is to just cut that chain stitch that makes them look like a banner and separate each one so that we can continue overlocking on the other side. And again, just adding one after the others. So now that we are done overlocking both edges of the triangle, we are now going to snip off any extra thread that the overlock leaves. There should be 3 snips in each bandana. So I'm just going to fast forward this part because there's no point in watching this tedious process. Right, so now we're going to use this binding tape foot. You can use this on a straight stitch sewing machine, and this is some binding tape and you just insert it in the little hole. Make sure it is snug using the dial on the right. I've already adjusted it, and make sure it pokes through the back. And when using your binding foot, make sure that the needle is where you want it to be. It could be at the very edge of the tape or it can be in the middle. And when you pull and the sewing machine sews, it automatically folds the binding tape for you. So I've already installed the presser foot onto my sewing machine. I have a straight stitch setting on them, and my stitch length is at its longest, which is a number 5. My tension is a number 3. So I have found that if I leave the strap about the height of my sewing machine, that's enough for a small to medium dog. So now I have inserted the triangle bandana part into the presser foot using a small needle or pin just to pop that in place. And I'm going to sew the strap about the height of my sewing machine, and then another height of my machine, because that's the first one was to finish the bandana, and the second time is to start another bandana. So here's a closer shot, just putting the triangle part on top of the presser foot and using the tip of my pin to push it in place. Sometimes it'll take a couple of stitches just to grab it, and once it holds onto it, you can just guide it through the open tape, and when it goes through the presser foot, it'll trap it inside and sew it all together. So again, just sewing the height of my sewing machine twice, and then inserting another triangle. Make sure that when you're sewing, you catch both sides of that binding tape, and if you're having trouble, you can use a zigzag stitch. I just find the straight stitch looks better. So in the end, you should end up with something like this, with some bandanas attached to each other, and all you have to do is fold the straps in half and cut the bandanas from each other. So I know my way of doing the dog bandanas are, a little bit longer and more hard work, but I feel it just gives the dog a more polished look, and the owner seemed to love it. So alright guys, so that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Keep safe out there, and happy grooming. Oh yeah, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. Bye!